Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Kenny, aka Mr. Addy 10T, Mr. Idiot, coming at you with new Apex Legends gameplay. And just kind of the theme of this video is going to be kind of what's on my mind and kind of an intro to who I am as a person, what's going on in my life and whatnot. I'm 31, I'll be 32 at the end of this month. I'm married. I got two beautiful kids. I work in IT, information technology for those not in the biz or with a half a brain cell. I do sales, not actually sales. I kind of like work on the inside of the sales business process. I work for a local company. But I have a lot of different and varying interests. Obviously, gaming, music. If you look at any of my old stuff, songs I've written, I have SoundCloud, and I have music videos and all that nonsense. So, I mean, it's very varying. I would always have different discussions with people. I kind of blend in with different levels of society, so to speak. If you want to talk about it like that. For instance, last night I just watched Spectre. I didn't just watch, I've seen it before, but I got it on DVD to add to my collection, which is like the fourth in the Daniel Craig's James Bond movies, which was fantastic. But I mean, Skyfall's up there, Quantum of Solace is okay, but Casino Royale is fantastic. But like I just that Marvel, Star Wars, I probably have so much useless knowledge in my head about either of those universes, both from a comic and from a movie perspective. I have conversations with people sometimes, and people are just, it's like, that sounds like sounds like a humble brag, but people are just kind of blown away by some of the nonsense that I have stuck in my head about these type of things. Big, huge fan of the MCU. I think Captain Marvel is going to be a great addition. I can't wait for Avengers Endgame. I think it's going to break both financial records. I think it's going to be critically successful as well. And I think it's really going to set the tone for the rest of Phase 4 with bringing in new characters and new stories. And I like the DC movies. I just think they tried to do what Marvel did in such a short amount of time, whereas Marvel took like 10 years to build to something, and you can't compete on that level. You either need to accept that you need to take the time to make something perfect, or you rush it and make it terrible. Batman, it was said best I was watching The Dark Knight recently. Harvey Dent said it. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. DCU became the villain of its own universe and destroyed what could have been fantastic. I still haven't seen Aquaman, but I've heard Aquaman's fantastic. Wonder Woman was great. Man of Steel was okay. Batman v Superman was okay. Justice League was okay, but they could have been better. You get a solo outing from anyone, and then a Justice League movie. You get Man of Steel, then you make a Batman movie, then you make Wonder Woman, Aquaman, then Flash, then you don't need a Cyborg movie at that point. Then you make Justice League. Then you make maybe a couple of sequels, depending on who did the best financially and critically. Then you move on from that, and then you make Justice League 2. That's how that works. Marvel proved the formula works. So now DCU has gone in this other direction of basically making single character movies only at this point. Well, good for them. They found their niche. Do it. I don't want to say too little too late, but they should have done that to begin with. Not to go off on a tangent. So we'll kind of switch gears and we'll go. We'll talk music. I was listening lot of good music has been dropping lately. I was going through my laptop, and I forgot that on my laptop that I work on all my YouTube stuff for, all my voiceover work, all this, is all my old music, both posted and not posted. And I found a completed remix that I never posted to Ed Sheeran's "Shape of You," which isn't fantastic, but it was finished, and I never posted it. So I posted it yesterday on SoundCloud. I'm actually curious to see if anybody's listened to it yet, but it kind of reignited my passion for making music, which was kind of cool. But I was listening to 2 Chainz's new album, Rapper Go to the League or Rap, something like that. And I listened to it part of the way through on my way to work in the morning, and then I listened to it a little more at work. And the production on it across the entire board is really, 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 really solid, really good. 2 Chainz is in his form, in his comfortability zone. It's great. But there's a song on it called $2 Bill with Lil Wayne and E40. And Lil Wayne probably has one of his, and this is obviously completely subjective, he has one of the best verses he spit in perhaps the last maybe year or so, maybe even longer than that. It's so good. The cadence is not sloppy. The bars, the wordplay, it's just really, really good. I would give it a listen. $2 Bill on 2 Chainz's new album. I just kind of wanted to make this episode kind of nonsense. I have some episodes coming out. I have some other stuff I'm gonna work on, kind of like Apex Legends. What's your thoughts? A Blackout gameplay, or no, it's not Blackout. I think it's Black Ops. It's a multiplayer victory, kind of discussing mental health, depression, anxiety, stuff like that. I've got a few more victory gameplays. Let me look through my files, because I'm actually curious now. Yeah. The next one, this one's not a victory. This Apex Legends gameplay is not a victory. The next one will be a victory. It'll be thoughts on Apex. The next one is a control victory, which I believe is mental health discussion. The one after that is going to be another Apex victory. Then I got a World League gameplay. My first World League game was I won. And then my 17th episode. Because I got to keep things organized. I have them all, if you look at my file folder, I have them all listed, what game it is, what we're discussing, and whether it's posted or not. It's a very, very organized way to do things. Is my highest kill gameplay. I'm not going to tell you how many kills, but it was my highest kill gameplay. Heartbreaking defeat right at the end. It's an awesome gameplay, though. I can't wait to show it to you guys. But if you go look at my channel right now, I've got what do I have up on the channel right now? I have a few things. I have a Blackout victory. I have an Apex victory. I've got a bunch of different destruction, different themes and discussions. I got a one discussing about what really grinds my gears. That's actually a pretty funny episode. I got a kill montage. I got to make another montage with better music. I produced some music on the first one. It wasn't great. It's very repetitive. Which is what you get when you make something in GarageBand. But I kind of rushed through it. I'm kind of disappointed in myself for doing so. But I will make another one that's better. I using 2 different video editors at this point. I got Windows Movie Maker, which is what the majority of what you've already seen on my channel, and a few videos you will see. But then I got Shotcut, which is another one I just downloaded. That will be a lot of the newer videos will be coming out on that. Hopefully it's a little bit smoother and a little less amateurish looking. But what else is on my mind? What else can we discuss? Got a few more minutes in this. I like to take notes. I took notes down on what I'm going to discuss on each thing, and I talk You'll hear me take a lot of deep breaths because I talk a lot and forget to breathe, and I talk fast and forget to breathe. But to tell you my setup, all my gameplay is pulled from Twitch. I stream through my Xbox One. I play every night, from like 1 hour to 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, depending. I just game in my room while everybody's going to sleep in the house. Nobody tunes in to my Twitch streams, which is fine. It's at this point, it's just more for me, for video capture. But I've got, so that's how I capture my gameplay. Then I'll log in my laptop. I got a Lenovo T520. It's an older one, and I pull the gameplay down and I chop it up in I chop it up in Windows Movie Maker because it's easier to sift through the clips and split the clips. And then I either use Movie Maker or I use Shotcut to fully edit the footage. Then I use Mixpad Multitrack as my recording software for my audio, my intros and whatnot. So I use that for that. And then I chop it all up and I post it on YouTube. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. This is Kenny. It's Mr. ID10T. Come back for more gameplays. Like I said, I got some victories. I got some really good gameplays, high kill gameplays, and interesting topics coming to the channel soon. So tune in, subscribe, hit the like button, leave comments below if you have any feedback. Thank you guys.